They're golden.
Third quarter of this 2019 USAFL Central Regional Championship match. The women's division between the Texas Heat and the Denver Bulldogs blue team. And it's 15-9. Texas 2-3-15, leading Denver 1-3-9 as we get set. Brian Barish here, of course, the Central Regionals sponsored by HBC as well as by Cliff Bar and Premier Sports Medicine. All just about in readiness here. The Bulldogs and the blue jumpers, they're heading from right to left in this third quarter. And
there we go.
The Texas Heat and the white jumpers with the aqua sash and the coral numbers. We're waiting for the goal umpire to get back in the position, it seems. That has happened, and we're set to go. Two other teams, as we mentioned, the Denver Red team are playing behind us against the northern team, the Minnesota Freeze. The umpire holds the ball off. We are ready, and the third quarter is underway. Texas leading by a straight kick. Can they see this one home in the next 20 minutes? Roner out of the middle. She is dragged. No call as that one is sent forward. Going after it is Thexton, who picks up the ball, but she's stripped and dispossessed. Over to get it now very slowly is Nolenberger, and she's able to kick that one forward. And it's picked up, and dropping that one is Noel. Stayed with it in the middle, though. Pumping that one inside 50. It clean bowls big skate in there. As that was, that was Ronconcio that had it, but it was Tyler McCarty who had it and was slung to the ground, and that'll be a free kick, and it will go to Alexa Ronconcio, who is on the short list for the USA Freedom National Team. Drop was not a good one. It's inside 50, marked defensively by Bronwyn Smith. Former state handball player for Western Australia. And they come out to the near side. And it's intercepted and done nicely there by the 21, who is Kayla Tony, one of the Nashville players. So Tony will go back, sends that one inside 50, and that's off to the far side, stays in play. And McCarty gets tackled, and it's kicked in for a goal. It's off to the side, and it's through for a behind. So first score of the quarter, it goes to the Denver Bulldogs. They go to 1-4-10. Texas 2-3-15, and the Bulldogs are back to within a goal. Now they come back and they have the ball. Just Texas out to the near side. It's marked. He actually may have given that score to the home team. It's 2-4-16 to 1-3-9. Texas leading by 7 points. And there it is. It comes out. This is Tony. Tony handballs it in the middle for Ronconcio. Ronconcio gets it off just inside the behind. No, just inside the goalpost. And Alexa Ronconcio has extended the lead. Well, it looked kind of odd coming off the foot, but Ronconcio has given the Southern All-Stars a 13-point lead. Southern 3-4-22, Denver 1-3-9. Well, Ronconcio, as we mentioned, part of this Nashville team that sent six players to the Central Regionals, and who have two players who are who are on the short list. Natalie Smith is the other one, who are on the short list for the national team for the AFL International Cup next year in Melbourne, Australia. Roner trying to chase down Natalie Smith, but couldn't. Picked up on the far side. It skitters across. Thexton is chasing. Serpico shoves her aside. Picked up by Noel. Long handball up over the top. Noel again going after it. Picked up by Moya. Moya trying. There again is Thexton, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's not us. With everything so in tight, it's like, what? So a 7-point lead for the Texas Heat. And it's picked up, and cycling around again is Smith. That one goes forward. And
compliments to the Bulldogs.
That one will stay in play, and it will go out of. It looks like it was held up there, and we'll have a ball up directly across. Brian Barish here with you, Westminster City Park. It's 2019 USAFL Central Regional Championship. Ball goes in the air, and it's taken down by 12, who was Jacqueline Whalen, who's had a bit of the ball today. And again, it's going out of bounds. It's interesting, we saw Whalen grab the ball straight out of that ball up. That's no longer the rule now. That just happened, and that's no longer the rule to where, well, that ball's going to be redone. Is Emma Patmore got a nice mark. That one is kicked. Heat leading by 7 points. It bounces in a one-hop to Moya. Gets away from a defender. Puts that one high in the air. One-on-one contest. And I think it's going to be pushed in the back, and it is. And it was Vong Harath who will get called for it going up against, not sure who that is. That might be Brooke Elias, I believe, out of the back. And that one is kicked up on the left side. Knockdown is in there was the 19, who is Moya again. And that was Brianna McDowell, number 25, who I've been calling as Moya. And now in the middle of the ground, touches the ball but forgot to come back up with it. And then 2 tackles in there as Thexton is in there again, as was Brisiker for Denver. Ball goes back to ground again. That one stabbed in towards the sticks, but it bounces through for a behind. Back to a 1-goal difference. Texas 3-4-22. No, it's more than that. 3-4-22. Denver 1-4-10. It's actually a 2-goal difference. Texas with 3 goals in this game, trying to go to 1-1, get their first win of the day as they go out to the far side. And it went out of bounds, I believe. In fact, it's still in. Well, the way she was moseying, she had held off. Moya turns free. That one skitters on, picked off, and then cleared out of there quickly by Sparling, but kept in, kicked for goal. And it's there, and the Bulldogs get one back.
Yeah!
Denver 2-4-16. Texas 3-4-22. 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Well, I like the pace of this game. It's nice and even going back and forth, and just when you think Texas is going to break away, Denver, with their experienced players such as Roner and Anna Thexton, have really been able to steady the ship here. And considering how many rookies they have or newer players they have on this team, they've looked pretty good. Juliet Moya's got a lot of the ball in this quarter. It's been great to see. Under 3 minutes to go in this third quarter, again, because of the Heat playing 4 10-minute quarters. And it's picked up once again, and she gets away from one tackler. Roncancio sends that one forward. 2 Heat players are there. It's going to die in front. It's going to be picked up by Tony. Tony gets around, squares for goal, and this is the lot. Oh, she didn't look up. She only had eyes for the ball. She didn't look up before she kicked it, and it cost her 5 points. So a behind to Texas, the Southern All-Stars, back to a 7-point lead. 3-5-23 for the Heat. 2-4-16 for Denver. Out to the near side. And it's Roner. Roner will send that one forward as the Dogs trying to claw back into this one-on-one contest. Just getting to the ball, just able to get away, just threw that one on to the right. It comes out, now bootlegging around here again. Kicked that one on nicely was Natalie Smith. Up high, over the top now There is Wilhelm fighting after the football. So is Roncaccio. Tony is as well. Tony dances away nicely. Just over the top. Little handball. Docido back to Rebar. Rebar just got away from Dickey. Ball goes to ground. Big tackle thrown in there. The ball came loose as Baldwin couldn't hang on to it. Stacks on the mill, and it comes out to Wilhelm, and that's all going to get blown back. And I believe it was for a tackle off the football, and it will be Haley Rebar. Rebar, who kicked a goal against the Midwest team last year at the Western Regionals, or at the Central Regionals. She throws that one onto the left. It's high in the air. That one is battled away by Moya. Moya stayed with the football and then kicks that one into the middle. It skivers through like a cockroach on the bathroom floor, but it's picked up by Ballinger, Alexa Ballinger, that is, sister of Taylor, and it's Mark who will send that forward. Taylor Ballinger, of course, out with that ACL injury, but her older sister Alexa is in, had a little bit of the football. Ball goes to ground. Waning moments of this third quarter. Serpico is over there, and she ties up Smith and comes loose, and Fexen breaks loose. How much time do the Bulldogs have? That one goes over the top. There is Phillips, but it's cleared out nicely out to the near side, and that is the end of the third quarter. So Denver probed and probed, and we had a very entertaining 10 minutes of football. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's the Texas Heat. 3 goals, 5 behinds, 23 points. Denver 2-4-16. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter of this one. You're watching the 2019 USAFL Central Regional Championships here on USAFL.com.